What is up, everyone? My name is Schulten, and I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video. I got real sick for the past 2 months. Got a really bad cold. Didn't get it checked out on time. Ended up turning into a pneumonia, and yeah. So I'm gonna try to keep the coughing to a minimum, if at all. Um, but I'm not guaranteeing anything. But yeah, lately been playing a lot of For Honor, which is what you're seeing right now is the trailer for the new expansion, which just came out, Marching Fire, which brings the new Wulin faction and the new mode Breach, which is pretty much all I care about because I'm very casual on For Honor. I don't spend nearly enough time to master every character, so I don't really care for the new characters. I like my Kensei, and I'm gonna keep playing Kensei because that's the hero I'm comfortable playing, where I feel like I can actually do something. But the new mode Breach is actually extremely fun. I've been playing a shit ton of it. Um, so that's what I wanted to show off today. So here we can see the Jiangjun, Shaolin, Naxia, Tiandi. Again, they're all really strong. I know there's like a lot of controversy surrounding them, where they're a little OP. I'm not totally sure. Like, I mean, I can deal with all of them. Um, but again, it's something that we're gonna see as we go on, if it really needs an actual nerf or whatever. So yeah, so we found ourselves a match. Um, as I said, I'm playing Kensei. Kensei is my main. Kensei is the only character that I repped at this point. Um, I tried the other characters. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I did story mode with the other characters. I didn't really care for any of them. In there. Other than that, I don't know. I dabbled with the other ones, but really, like, I don't know. Kensei just clicked when I played it. The combos feel nice. The way he fights feels nice. It's very methodical and very. I don't know. I feel like he's really like this master swordsman, and I don't know. It's just my whole samurai fantasy geeking out there. But yeah, Kensei is the way. It's the only character I care about in this whole game. Plus, he's just really well balanced, so I know not a lot of people are gonna complain about me using a cheap character or anything. So we got a Shaolin on the other side. Like I said, out of all of them, I'll say that Shaolin is probably the most annoying in the new characters, or in that Centurion. I hate fighting one-on-one in 4v4s. Don't really care. Valkyrie, against good Valkyrie, kind of struggle, but yeah, Conk could be a problem. But yeah, so we're gonna start up this breach, and I'm gonna explain things as we go along, and hopefully have a good time, and hopefully win. Okay, so here we are, starting a breach. As I said, we are on the attacker side. So pretty much you have three phases. You have breach the outer gate, breach the inner gate, and then kill the commander. So you have two objectives pretty much. You have what I just passed was the ram, which you need to escort to the gate. And then you have these archer points, which the archers will shoot the minions that are on the ram. So, if you're an attacker and you capture it, you can see here the archers on our side taking the post. And you can see the bar to the right filling itself as we are conquering it. I got my little buddy here who went a little ahead and died. There you go, get a poke. Wish I would have got the execute, but Usually you don't need to capture the second archer point like right away, since you know the archers on this point can't attack the ram right now because it's a little too far. But seeing that there's no one around really stopping me, I might as well capture it. There you go. Actually, I wish this would have killed him. Okay, so we got Valkyries back. Gonna try to kill her minions and hopefully still have mine around. That's one thing that I see a lot of people don't do. They don't use their minions. And I mean the minions, well the pikemen, I mean they do what, 10 damage every hit, which is significant. Especially when you have 4 or 5 around you. And here we go, get killed again, missed the execution. So we got the 2 archer points. Now if I were to go further, I could go capture the cauldron area, but I kind of feel like that's really unnecessary right now. Gonna go get that res. Now one thing, in this mode, when you're on the defender side, it's not a problem. You have infinite respawns, but you can see where you see all the player pictures. You have the number 21 next to the attacker side. These are respawn tickets. So every time you get killed, if you get executed, you don't have a choice. You have to act. I'm just gonna go around. Again, just don't jump into pikemen. You go behind yours. A lot safer. But yeah, you have a limited number of respawns. Every time you finish an objective, they get refilled a little bit. So, but again, you want to use as less as possible. I actually didn't think I was gonna block that. Fucking sent. But yeah, so like pretty much how it works for the respawns is if an allied player revives you, it doesn't use a respawn ticket, but if you respawn yourself, then it does. So you know, there's always that aspect of do I use up one of our respawns, or do I wait for a revive? Because on one point you don't want to spend all your lives, so you don't want to respawn, but you also don't want to be standing and pretty much staring at your screen for 2 minutes while your team is struggling. So you know, there's that little balance where, you know, I could come back right now and help, but I'm gonna use one of our lives. And right here in this area is the healing zone, and on every step of the progression of the objective, you only have one healing zone. So you know, if the attackers control it, they can use it. If the defenders control it, they can use it. So you're always fighting over this. So it's not like in Dominion where you can always run back and oh shit, they have the shield banner. So again, the shield banner is another objective you can use. You can either use it to shield the ram, or if you're on the attackers, or shield the gate if you're on the defender side. Here you go again. I mean, right now we're doing really well. We're only like 5 minutes into the match and we're already at the first gate. Might as well go heal. So it's always a thing, like you have limited healing. So I tend to run a lot of I guess support based abilities in this mode, like Second Wind and Stalwart Banner, which I never really had to use before, but I feel like in this mode it's really useful, right? Like sometimes you don't want to leave the objective, so Second Wind is really useful. Stalwart Banner is really useful, and again, I know that you can use, when you're on the defender side, you can actually use Stalwart Banner to heal the commander, which, you know, buys you more time to defend. Oh, you're using the... So right there, that red circle, that was the defenders using the cauldron. But we had the shield on the ram, so it didn't really do anything. Might as well heal up. Very lucky, because the healing zone is really uncontested. Man, that challenge just got destroyed by the pikemen. Like I said, the pikemen are very dangerous when you have like 4 or 5 again around you just poking at you. And that's the thing I see a lot of players do, right? They'll fight someone else surrounded by pikemen and just get picked off like instantly, you know. Like usually I'd say wait for your pikemen to reach the other pikemen before attacking, so you don't lose health. But since I have second wind, I don't really care. Which is why I like the ability in this mode. It gives me... Okay, Shaolin. It's a bot. Oh. So we already have rage quitters. Or disconnects. I mean, there's been a lot of problems with server. Again, just destroyed. Look at this lonely officer just standing there. Everybody's ignoring him. He's just baffled by the horrors of war. And again, I could help my team with the other objectives, but, you know, being around the ram, I'm just making sure that the ram gets to the gate faster, which puts more pressure on the enemy team. And again, that's another thing. Like, I see a lot of people and they seem to chase kills more than, you know, play the objectives. Like, if you're not capturing an archer point or the cauldron area, then you should be at the ram, right? I mean, like, getting kills is nice, but at the end of the day, chasing a kill for no reason is usually gonna end up with you dead way far behind enemy lines where no one can revive you, and you're basically contributing nothing. Whereas right now, you know, like, I'm not getting a lot of player kills, but I am at the top of the scoreboard because I'm doing objectives. And, you know, if the enemy teams was any smart, they'd come and stop me. But I mean, I think they have 2 bots right now, which doesn't really help. The bots need a serious buff for this mode if they replace a player, because they're useless. They just don't have the AI capacity to think. Bam, Gankmaster on a it's a bot. That's disappointing. It's always way more satisfying when you know that it's another person on the other side of your gank, right? Here you go, Valkyrie over there. Bam. Easy execute. At least I know that's another... Oh, shit. The ballista. And he's dead. That was fast, guys. Again, not looking too good for the enemy team. With the amount of lives we still have, and the ram has no damage on it, and we have plenty of time. Alright, Sent. Come on. I know you're a player. Again, you can see me. I'm just slowly backing away towards my pikeman. That bot is totally falling for it. And here you go. Just shove him in there. It's like, oh no, I'm out, and bam. Even when I'm out of stamina, my pikemen are just gonna destroy her. So again, placement is very important in this mode. You want to use your pikemen, right? I see a lot of players, they don't really like they still think like the pikemen are nothing. They're really dangerous as a unit, and you might as well use them. Here you go, Valkyrie, push her into pikemen. Look at her health, she's just getting melted. I got second win, so I don't really care. I also have Stalwart Banner, so I can draw this out all I want. Here you go, just gonna put my banner, heal myself, stay on the objectives. Again, these abilities are really nice for that. I don't have to go and look for the healing zone. I can just stay on right next to the ram. Get it faster to the gate. Make sure it doesn't get any damage. I'm doing my part. And I'm at the top of the scoreboard. Again, it's not like the most thrilling way to play. Okay, these pikemen are gonna melt me. So, hopefully, Buddy Bud can handle a bot or not. Well, at least he didn't get executed, so I can get his res. It's like nothing happened. Alright, they got this shield on the gate, but I don't feel like it's gonna do much. Here you go, shield down. At this point, I mean, even if they get every cauldron hit, I don't think they can destroy the ram. Again, just right in the middle of the pikeman. I'm pretty impressed though, like I haven't died a single time. Which again is great to show off the mode. I mean, gives you a whole match without dying, but I don't want to jinx it, because I mean, Commander might one-shot me. Here you go, next it's down, so I mean, at this point I don't even have to try, I just gotta rack up the points. And this bot is just sad. Again, just bait her into the pikeman, I guess. Look at this. Look at this. Just push her a little more in there. She can't do shit. Like, I know it's a bot, but I see a lot of players make the same exact mistake. Like right here, we just gotta kill the commander. I see a lot of people, they just run past all the pikemen and they try to 1v1 the commander and get one shot. You have pikemen, use them, push them. Like, I know a lot of people, you know, they like capturing the archer points. The archer points are nice and all, but if you're pushing your pikemen, if you're destroying every minion on the other side, it doesn't really matter that they have archers. Here you go, and just get dead by the pikemen. Are we fighting a team of bots? Like at this point, it's just... And again, look at this. We have our pikemen all over the place. So might as well kill theirs so that our pikemen stay unchallenged. And they can concentrate on the enemy commander, which is getting melted. Can I get like one hit? One hit? Yeah! I did my part. And here you go. Look at that score. So here we go. Flawless breach. Amazing.